Hello, and welcome to another Digimon Starter Deck box opening video. So today I have the two most recent Digimon starter decks. This one here is Starter Deck 23, and this one here is Starter Deck 24. I am just always aghast by the passage of time and how many starter decks there have been, and how many starter decks I have opened. But I have opened all of them. Somewhere across my two channels, I have in fact opened all 24 now of these starter decks. And today we are going to get started with 23. So we are going to break this seal, and we're gonna see what is inside, what awaits us within this cool purple and green box. Actually, I kind of like the aesthetic of this one. And then at the end of this video, as always, I will give you my ignorant, meaningless opinion on these starter decks, based pretty much entirely on vibes, because I don't really know what I'm talking about, but still, sometimes vibes can count for a lot, you know? So, this one, so this one, we've got cardboard inside. Were the last ones like this? I feel like typically it's like a plastic sort of blister case, almost. This is easier to work with. Okay, I don't mind that. I don't mind that at all. Is there anything hidden in here? Probably not. Doesn't sound like it. All right. So then, what do we have? We have the deck, of course, which I will go over momentarily. We also have a playmat, a paper playmat, okay. And what does it look like? Why, it looks like this, very much like the cover. Okay, that's cool. That's nice. I don't wanna damage it. I don't wanna bend it or anything. There we go. Gotta keep it in near mint condition, right? And then this is probably just a bunch of rules. Yeah, there's a lot of rules to this game, and maybe by reading all of this, which I will not do, maybe then you would learn how to play the game. But anyway, we've got the first deck here. I'm going to open this one off camera because it will be very, very similar, and then I will be right back. Alrighty, I return. Now the, hang on just a second. Now, the playmat for Starter Deck 24 is upside down. Is right here. It's just a clean image of Shine Greymon. So I think how do I put this? I like the other playmat more as like a poster, but I think this one would be easier to play on. So yeah, there you go. If you're picking a starter deck based entirely on the paper playmat, then well, yeah, those are my opinions on which one you might want to choose and why. So we are going to start looking through Starter Deck 23 here. Starting with Kekomon. Now, what does this deck do? The baby Digi-Egg Digimon always sort of, you know, it gets you started by trashing the bottom face-down card from under any of your tamers. This Digimon may digivolve into a Glowing Dawn trait Digimon in the hand with the cost reduced by 2. Alright, so I guess we're stacking tamers in this deck. That's maybe what it's all about. It seems to be green-yellow because we also have Leolmon, Barrier, when it would be deleted in battle. Trash the, security card. Okay, so, would digivolve into a Digimon card with Glowing Dawn, reduce the cost. Oh, alright. Glowing Dawn and cost reductions. This is cheap stuff, I see. That's what we're doing here. We've also got Cougarmon. Oh, this is a new one. I don't recognize Cougarmon from any of the other sets. And it does, recovery +1. Alright, got some life gain in this deck. Cool. And what is this? This is Murasamemon. Okay, Alliance, and oh boy, all sorts of stuff. Look, when there's this much text, I can't read it in video. I simply can't. It would take too long. But our first super rare, which is a meaningless distinction, but our first super rare is Habakirimon. Yes, there we go. Very nice foil. I always have to point out I love the carved steel texture along the border. It's very nice. And it does stuff with security cards and placing lowest DP Digimon somewhere and yada yada yada. Okay, something to do with security. Is this like a security control deck? I wonder. We got 2 of these though. And then Geckomon is a rare. Okay, yeah, some more green Digimon. Love to see it. Geckomon. This one might also be a new Digimon. Have we seen a Geckomon before? What do you do? Oh, okay, it just digs for more. Glowing Dawn. And Armalizamon. Cool. The green and purple, or this is more of a magenta, really. Goes very well together, though, I must say. And Monarch Lizamon. Alright, more lizards. Cool. More lizards, and there's plenty of this one. And this is another super rare Eclipse Impact. Oh, I've heard about this. This, by the way, is a Tratusmon. And I heard that they're like combining Digimon and option cards, and is that what this is? Use 5. Okay, so maybe this is sort of like the prepared mechanic, which is new in Magic the Gathering, or the pendulum monsters in Yu-Gi-Oh! Maybe it's something like that. I guess they've got to find ways, right, to just sort of mash 2 cards into one, and then you get a Tratusmon here. Specified cards let you ignore color requirements. Okay. Yeah, anyway, yep, cool looking card though. We've got another different kind of border, so it's not an Ace Digimon. I guess, yeah, these used Digimon must, Arts Digivolve. Oh boy, wait, this might be relevant text. Instead of trashing after use, your cards may Digivolve into this card without paying the cost. So, again, ignorant opinion, a very vague understanding of the rules. Do you, like, cast this and then Digivolve into it after you've cast it? I don't know. That seems like that's how it would be. There's only one of these, though. Okay. And Pristimon. This is a tricolor deck. Alright. Kinda cool. Glowing Dawn, though. More of that. Okay. And Wolvermon. Yeah, okay, I guess I could kind of see how that's a Wolverine. I was gonna say it looks more like a weasel, but no, I get what they're going for. Oh, and Kairopmon. We've also got purple, so this is just all the colors of the rainbow, huh? Except one, or 2. Are there 6? There might actually be 7. I don't know how many colors there are in this game offhand. Huh, some fan I am. Fake fan indeed. This is Tamoro Tenma and Kaio Sawashiro. Alright. Tamers at the end of this deck. And we've got Raina Sakuya and Makoto Kiyonji. More Tamers. These ones aren't as shiny. And finally, some options. E-Pulse. Alright. E-Pulse. And then we've got all the other goodies that they normally give you in these decks. And some probos, too. Looking forward to those. So all these keywords, yeah. Dual cards! Here it is. Here we go. You want to know what the real rules are for dual cards? Well, now you know. Here they are. I'm not reading it. And yes, Garnet Memory Boost. Okay, these memory boosts are always so nice. Look at that. What a beautiful piece of cardboard. And Wisteria Memory Boost. Okay, LM33, LM34. So these are special LM cards, I guess. What does that stand for? Limited, perhaps? But again, got Ikakumon there. Cool stuff. Jade Memory Boost, but I think I skipped one. Yes, we've got Amber Memory Boost with Monzemon and Gatomon. Alright. Jade Memory Boost here, yes. And we've got Sepia Memory Boost. And we've got Grape Memory Boost. Alright, oh, they're singing, how adorable. Okay, well, there we go. That was the first of 2 starter decks. And, you know, this seems complicated. That seemed like a very complicated deck for what is supposed to be a starter deck. Maybe starter deck doesn't mean anything anymore, and it's more of just a, like, pre-constructed structure deck. Maybe they're not meant to bring in new players so much, but typically starter decks are pretty simple, and that one seemed, yeah, not so much. Still, cool stuff. We've got Koromon here. Alright, what do you do, Koromon? Trash bottom face down card. Any of your tamers? Oh, Data Squad. Okay, something similar but with Data Squad. And Gaomon. Alright, we've got yellow, we've got blue. And you, again, do stuff by hand face down under any of your tamers with the Data Squad trait, draw 2. Okay, got some card draw there, that's nice to see. And Gaugamon, of course, more Data Squad mechanics. And Agumon, starter 24 Agumon. This Digimon gets plus 2,000. Okay, well that's a much simpler effect, I think, just a stat pump. And digs for Data Squad, okay. Geogreymon, alright, 1 or fewer tamers. You may play a tamer card with Data Squad without paying the cost. Alright, free tamers, okay, cool. Rise Greymon at rare. There we go, we've got several of you. And then, what are we? Then we are, oh, Shine Greymon! Here is our dual Digimon! Alright, with Geogray Sword, and, oh, look at that! Ooh, the light hits that very nice. I like that. I like that sort of a foil texture in the background. Very cool, and oh, D. Can't play to the field. Oh, so you have to play it this way first, and then it digivolves. Okay, maybe I would know that if I read the rules, which again, I won't do. Oh, there's 2 of those. Huh, alright. Lalamon into the green Digimon, many colors once more. Sunflowmon. Okay, more Data Squad. And Lilamon, alright. Oh, you've got a large effect here. And there's several of you, and wait, Rosemon, I'm sure I'm skipping something. Nope, maybe not. Alright, well, here we go. We've got Rosemon, which is another super rare. This one is not a dual Digimon, so I guess you can play it as normal. I got a cool background going on in this one. This is a very artistic card. Green-red, though. Alright. And 2 of you? Yes, there are 2 of you. And then Falcomon. Okay, we've got purple Digimon in here, too. On play, trash the bottom face-down card from under any tamer, return a Digimon Data Squad trash to the hand. Okay, so everything just sort of synergizes together with Data Squad. And then Marcus Damon and Thomas H. Norstein. Okay, yeah, we've seen those 2 before on other cards. And Yoshino Fujieda and Keenan Cryer. Alright, wait, am I out of focus? Maybe a little. Several of you as well, and what is our option at the end? It is DNA Charge. Okay, well, there we go. And then we've got a bunch of rules and dual. And then, are these the exact same art of these memory boosts? I think typically you get different ones, but you know, maybe they changed that this time. Oh, it looks like they did. Wait. Let's go back into my other pile of cards here. Oh yeah, yep, they are indeed the same. Aw, that is a shame. That's really a shame. I mean, they're cool, and they look really nice, and I love this one. That was cute. But I feel like typically they got different artwork. Anyway, there you go. That is the 2 most recent Digimon starter decks. And yeah, I think my biggest takeaway from these, honestly, is that they seem complicated. They really do. I don't know what to think of that. Maybe they're not as complicated as they initially seem, It seems like these weird other color Digimon at the back there, you're not digivolving those, they're just sort of there to play and get a one-time effect, which seems like an odd thing to do, but whatever, I guess they just throw that stuff in there for fun. But yes, based purely on vibes, like I say, would likely be the case. I think I like this one a bit more because I really like, where is he? Where's Gekomon? Yeah, there you go. This one. I think this is actually my favorite Digimon between both of these starter decks. So that's a cool one. But anyway, yep, this is going to be the end of this little overview video, and I do hope that you enjoyed it and maybe managed to glean some sort of useful information from my ramblings. And if you did, then please leave a like, a comment, subscribe, and I hope you'll join me again next time for whatever it is I might be unboxing next. Till then, ta-ta. Oh, yeah! That was worth waiting for. Oh my goodness gracious, the double secret rare box. I like it. Oh, and the blue eyes white dragon. Oh my, oh my, oh my. That's a good one. Okay, here we go. This is the card I wanted. The rest of this garbage. Don't need it.